was really strange because like I was allowed to use, I pressed on the map ends button and like nothing actually happened. But here we are here. That was not written at all. I don't know what you're talking about. We do go ahead and have the map bans. We do have Braxis and Sweet Spider Queen being banned out by Hotch Chads because Hotch Chads hate fun. Heavy Group Therapy, go ahead and get rid of Garden of Terror and two of the Towers of Doom. Basically, all of the maps that have an of in the name do not get to be played, according to Heavy Group Therapy. We are here on Infernal Shrines, the most popular opening map. I didn't make the rules. And why is the lower third thing not working? Things are just very well put together right now. I tell you what. Alright, 1 second, guys. I have to fix that real quick. Resources, app, SRC. That's really odd. Everything is breaking and it's fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Let's go ahead and sit here and act like everything's normal. But here we go. First pick is actually going to be Junkrat on the side of Heavy Group Therapy. We have Shiggity Wiggity, Malby, Vanador, and Kartha in chat so far. Hello everyone. Glad to see you.
Hell, it's about damn time.
Yeah, Kartha, everyone did. For some reason, OBS would not let me change scenes, and it was a problem. So I had to stop. I had to basically hard close OBS and relaunch it, which does end up breaking the stream. We do go and have Tychus and Anubarak. Anubarak, 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 Anubarak. In the Hearts game, the mighty Hearts game, the beetle burrows low. Oh. Welcome back, John. Can you guys not hear me? Like, I've explained twice now what happened, and like, people are acting like they don't know what's going on. Is it not actually transmitting my voice? I have a concern. Would you go have Merton being picked up as well as the Zeratul? Zeratul being picked up by Backpack. I do love Macback. It might be the delay that's happening. People are saying it, even though I already explained it. But I also explained it before it went down. Yeah, Malby, get it right. Do not disrespect midweek. So Leo goes down. We do go and have on the other Samuro. What's really funny about that is Heavy Group Therapy just recently like lost to Samuro L. Jackson. So I think they might be scarred. So let's see, we do go ahead. Neither team have picked up an offlaner yet. Neither team have picked up a healer yet either. Brightwing is not available, and Anduin. All the other healers are up. We have Rhaegar. We do go ahead and have Deckard. Who's the big one I'm not thinking? Oh, Stukov. Stukov is available. There goes the Jaina. Jaina. Zul is so Moidar is going to go ahead and be the Zul. Still no information about who they're going to fight. Zul has really good shrine clear, but the big problem with Zul is that Zul does not have very good escapes. Zul can get collapsed upon if Zul is not careful. Though that said, if you leave Zul alone, Zul is the best dual soak pusher in the game. Wangwin going to go in with that Rhaegar. First one to actually pick their healer, and then we do go to have Sonya going up at Zul. Here's the thing, at level 4, Sonya can take a talent that makes Whirlwind break root, that makes Sonya much better against Zul. Because Zul, you know, will go and try and root Sonya, and Sonya just like breaks out of it immediately. Sonya just has to make sure they have rage to activate Whirlwind.
The light abandons no man.
So we do have interesting. So here's the thing about Uther. Uther is one of the best single target healers. Being able to keep one person up forever. But if if the other team, if Junkrat and Zeratul aren't going for like a burst and try and hit the whole team, Uther really, really struggles at group healing and also really, really struggles at extended fights because Uther is super mana intensive. We're going to the game right now. I'll get predictions up. Put your money where your mouth is, and I will see you guys in 2 seconds. Alright, coming into game number 1, representing the forces on the side of the Hots Chads. We do have a Rat Base Toad going ahead. It's either Rat Base Toad or probably a Rat Bass Toad. Probably all of the Aminals. We do have playing Jaina. We have codenamed Zero coming out and playing Tychus. We have Mimius playing Uther. Eliel is going to be playing the Anubarak. And Moidar is going to be playing the Necromancer himself, Zul.
To arms!
We do go ahead on the other side. Mac coming out here on the Junkrat. Burb to come to Zeratul. We do go and have Trolls is coming out here on the Murden. The Hoppy Dwarf himself. The Wimgren. The Wim. This movie I can't actually read his name. Playing the Rhaegar. And then who have I not said so far? Of course, Bird Zeratul is the one that I have a hard time noticing. Captain Stealthy himself. Is playing the Zeratul. So there again, there is Moidar, and there's the Bone Prison. Bones come up and go and lock someone down, but as mentioned, at level 4, Sonya is able to break out of that. With activation of the W, assuming they take that talent. Looking at our level 1 talents, we do go ahead and have Regeneration Master on the Anubarak, the classic tank one. Hammer of the Lightbringer, currently up to 14 stacks out of 75. And then Fingers of Frost. So double Globe Quest coming out on the side of Hots Chads. We're going to be picking that up. Picking that up like it's a nose. Alright, Mac does get a clock time. Minions goes right into the enemy scene. Oh, nice. We do actually have the Zul coming in there. That's going to be a kill onto the Junkrat. To the Junkrat. See, I thought it was very... They said they're going to called Moidar down. Moidar, everyone thought Moidar was just double soaking. Showed up to the fight, made it a 5v3 or 5v4. And this will be first blood over the side of the Hots Chads. Also, yes, Sonya is playing the current best skin, or second best skin. Deatheye Sonya is the best skin. But this is the Nexomania skin, I believe. Coming out here, being a freaking wrestler. So we are at level 4. Does Sonya take? Yes. Does go ahead and take reduce cooldown. Moidar needs to be careful with Sonya because at this point Sonya will win. He will win more often. He can heal more often. It's the Mac. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Ba-dum-ba-da-bum. Alright, instant pickup on the shrine. Would you go and have the entire blue team occupying this, trying to go and get the Frozen Punisher super early? Don't want to get soaked, don't want to, like, they're not looking to get an experience lead. They want early pressure from this map objective, and they already are up to about halfway done on it. But their opponents are like, we can't really contest them right now. We don't want to fight them right now, so they're just trying to do equivalent damage. They say, in the time you're going to spend getting that objective, we're just going to take down your wall, because typically the first Punisher gets a wall. Okay, they did go and 39 this. They have not actually picked this up yet. Now, it's very, very unlikely that the other team is going to be able to get 40 skeletal minions before they get one. Oh, would you go and have the leaps coming out of trolls? Does not want to get picked off just yet. And yeah, Carla, I would not be surprised if it did not actually work at the end. When I switched scenes, it didn't switch scenes. It may not have actually picked up. But when I came back online, I explained it again. So I was confused whenever John asked about it as well. And I'm just like, can you guys not hear me at all? Hopefully you can. I would assume that you can. So we do have a bit of an engage happening around here. Lots of damage coming through. Would you go to have Sonya? Sonya's just spinning her life away over down there. Lots of damage. Unstoppable. Rat-ass Toad is going to go in and get tapped. Let's look at Uga. Uga takes it on. Tiger's Grenade goes ahead and explodes the Barbarian. That's going to be a second kill to the side of the Hot Chats. Punisher in the middle, going mono and mono against Zeratul. Zeratul not having... Zeratul is a hero you don't see a whole lot, but when you do see it, 16 is when Zeratul really starts to shine. So, he's not bad in this early game, but you'll just start seeing him delete people once 16 shows up. He is an assassin. Alright, the siege continues. We do have level 10s out on the side of Hot's Chats. The Odin has been commandeered. Went ahead and helped them push in that. We do also have Cocoon, Divine Storm, Summon Water Elemental, and Skeletal Mages. A lot of summons going on between Odin, Water Ellie, and Skeletal Mages. Oh, that's a skilled mage coming out. They're trying to get Sonya, and oh no. We do have the leap comes out, saves Sonya's life. Lots of ults being used in that, but it does look like no one going down just yet. Rat-ass Toad getting a lot of damage put into them. Troll's looking, but it looks like the dwarf will turn back around. No one killed off. We still do have Riptire and Avatar available, as well as Might of the Nerazim. Leap, Avatar, Riptire, and Ancestral Healing are the picks, it looks like. And there's the Riptire. Let her rip. Bye-bye, Zero. So that's going to be the first kill. The reverse kill coming out for Heavy Group Therapy. Looking at this beetle. This beetle is about to get juiced. It'd be awesome if a Nubrock actually took the Beetlejuice talent. Looks like no. I think it's a level 4 talent, but maybe level 7. Not a problem, Kartha. There's Moira coming in, lots of damage on the board. And here's again what I was talking about. This is the problem with Zul. Zul does not have a very good escape. So when Zul gets collapsed upon like that, it's just very, very difficult for Zul to get out of there. So that's going to be the second kill. We are dead even in terms of levels. We are dead even in terms of kills. We are dead even in terms of structures. Although more structured damage having come out of Hot's Chats because this building is half destroyed. Here comes the Riptire. Alright, we do have a Cocoon onto the Junkrat. This is a very, very imbalanced fight at this point. Here the Junkrat comes out, trying to go and get out of here. Pop, pop. Mac, I do not think you get out of here. You got a beetle on your butt, and the beetle doesn't even matter. Oh no, the beetle just kind of casually walks by, watches Junkrat die, and it's just like, I'm just going to go over here and set my Beetlejuice to you. Now you can see at 13, Bird is starting to become much more dangerous. Did take Alile down from about 90% health down to about... Oh, Uga may have to leap out of here. Or you know what? Save, you know, that also works. There goes the Riptire, it's coming to kill all. And Riptire does get taken out before it explodes. That's not the engage they necessarily wanted in that. Arcane Punisher does come out in favor of Hot's Chads, and they're going to be pushing in along this top lane. The wall is already gone. Oh my goodness! And a great engage coming from Alile. Go ahead and knocking that down. That's the thing, keep in mind that the comp for Hot Chads is very much built along very, very snappy attacks in order to lock someone down. They don't want extended fights, they want to take someone out quickly, and they are playing into their strengths. Alright, there's the stun coming down on Trolls. Lots of damage. Trolls needs to get out of here. Just go ahead and dwarf hop. Oh, and out of there. It's like bunny hop, but it's for a dwarf. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. That's gonna be the first part of the game, going down 11 minutes. Very, very, very dominant push coming in from the side of the Hot Chads. Bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba 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 bum ba bum. I don't know what that song is from. It came into my head. Here's the problem. Here's just a little bit of a window into being Raka. I have songs just come into my head. No idea where they came from. They just sort of like pop up. I'll think about it for a while. I'll be like, I heard that song when I was 11. Okay, Uga does not risk it this time. Just go ahead and just leapy leap on out of there. But Leap is now down for a minute.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Oh, they said that was special?
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Bum 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 bum. Alright, lots of damage coming in. Allow looking at this. They're trying to go and take this away, but that may have been a little bit much. There's the lead coming in. Massive Riptire comes in. We do go down Divine Storm. Stuns a lot of people. Murder going to be the first one to go down. Sonya also goes down. We do have the Junkrat. Great cocoon on the Junkrat. Really, really took him out of the fight. And Bird was not up here with them, so it was a bit of a gutsy call to try and fight into that without your Zeratul. Zeratul is a huge part of your damage. That was a nice triple pickup on the side of the Hot Chads. And now they're walking in here, complete with a Shaman camp.
Another shrine will be ready soon.
Another shrine. Another shrine. Alright, And it looks like they're just going to siege this down. The reports are just now coming back up, but it is too little, too late, as the Hot Chads take us to victory here on Infernal Shrines. Look at the stats at the end of game number 1. We come down to my amazing face. We do go ahead in terms of damage. Junkrat leading the way. Macback coming out with 33,000 damage over the course of the game. We do go ahead and get 28,000 coming out of the Jaina. 26,000 coming out of the Taiki. In terms of healing, we do have the majority of the healing on Rhaegar. Beating out the Uther by about 9,000 healing. But that said, Uther is definitely a healer that you take in order to be very, very stalwart in a short, bursty fight. So it's not surprising that Rhaegar can out-heal him over time. So that's about what you expect for these two heroes. In terms of the side flip, we do have Zul absolutely burying the Sonya, like necromancers do. Talent-wise, we got them. Neither team making it to level 20, so you don't get the full build. You just have to fill in your own. Choose your own adventure when it comes to level 20 talent. Looking at the offlaner, Sonya does go ahead and goes for Root in order to be better against Zul. Does go for Ruthless as well, able to do this a bit more. But it goes Poison Spear, so it does diversify a little bit. May not have been what they needed. Regardless, I will see you in game number 2. Don't go anywhere. After these messages, I'll be right back.
The dream that you sail, you built up your heaven on the back of hell. Breaking our beds, so breaking down stones, raising all the buildings, breaking down bones. Work all the night, work all the day. Don't get a choice, man, don't get a say. Well, there's a storm that's stirring now. Revolt. Well, there's a storm that's stirring now. Revolt. Tear it down. The filthy streets and the callous feet and the bloodshot Irish eyes. A floating haven for the craven nestled in the skies. Well, up and out and away we turn, there's a fight outside your doors. Shining pride of America is the nation up for war. Revolt. Baptized in the water, you trade in the way. You built up your heaven on the back of hell. Divine is the daughter, the dream that you sail. You built up your heaven on the back of hell. The hybrid face of time and space and all that's in between. Dimensions twist and turn amidst the whims of one foreseen.
drifting by, and I dream of the sky, my utopian life, and I dream of the sky, broken clouds drifting by, and I dream of the sky, my utopian life. Take to the skies with my only friend. Every angel begins at the end. I am lonely wherever I go.
My time is drawing thinner. I'm just a tired old sinner. No chips left on this shoulder. No pride in growing older. But when your borrowed time is through, I'll be with you.
Hello, friends. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, spectacular, and awesome-tacular day. I forgot to talk for a second. It's okay. So, in kind of cool news, actually, while we were in between, for those of you that have been on the channel for a while or known me for a while, you're aware that every year, or for the last 2 years, I've done a fundraiser for the Lupus Foundation of America. I did just sign up, so look for that in May. We're doing something a little bit different this year. We're not doing the boss rush. More details shall be coming. I just hit my head on my microphone because I'm a pro. No pride in growing older. We do go up. We're here on an Alterac Pass for the battle between the Alliance and the Horde. We do have the brave defenders of the Alliance and winners of game number 1, the Hotchads, banding out their own prince. Well, I think we got a rebellion. I think this is actually the rebel state of Alterac trying to overthrow Stormwind right now. And actually, like, Falstad also being banned out, so, but that one makes a bit more sense. Falstad is an Alliance hero, and Heavy Group Therapy representing the Horde for the Horde! So who's your second ban? Is it going to be, Varian? Is it going to be Jaina? No, it's going to be Brightwing, but hey, at least that's on theme again. Once again, that is... Oh, wow, Jojo, that's a lot. That is impressive. Then we have Johanna, her name is Johanna, she's always a day away.
For the frozen throne!
A new Barak, a new Barak, a new Barak. I'm not going to sing the whole thing again, I refuse, but a new Barak is a Horde hero, so well done, Group Therapy. I mean, technically a Forsaken hero, but you know, I mean, it counts, it counts. I have a leg. Oh, That confused me so much. You said kneel, and I read it as kneel. I'm like, whoa, that was not 30 seconds. How are you using my knee already? I have concerns. We do gonna have Samuro coming out, as well as Tyrande. So far, all Warcraft heroes. Samuro with the wrong team, but Tyrande at least is representing where she needs to be. And our next two picks, no healer yet. Do you want this before the ban phase? No, they are letting their opponents ban out a healer on them. Now, Tyrande is an interesting pick. Tyrande is definitely a blow-up hero. Like, is able to lower the armor, once every 30 seconds or something. Is able to stun. So if there's a, stun, can follow stun very, very easily. Tyrande is devastating, but not the strongest healer. Definitely a, potential issue, definitely a signal that Hotch Chads once again was in engage in blow up comp. They're not looking for a protracted fight because Tyrande is not as good at those. One of the things that I love, Lyric actually has a line in the game where he's just like, say hello to your sister for me. And it cracks me up every time he says it. Voice acting Raka. Voice acting Raka. Alright. We still need a tank on the side of Hotch Chads. They've not picked one up yet. Who will be opposing Anubarak? It looks like the answer will be, it's gonna be May. So Alile going to go from the Beetle to the Ice Queen. To be fair, I do think Ice is extra effective against Beetles. Beetles do not do well in the cold. They are cold-blooded, and so they just sort of like curl up and stop moving.
Grant us strength.
Oh wow, we've got a couples fight here. We've got Malfurion going up against Tyrande. They are husband and wife, but they are on opposite teams. Kale Voss getting with Malfurion for a second. Read it and weep. So we do need, most likely, a second DPS. I have to assume Samurai is the offlaner, and then Zagara is going to be the other lane. So it's going to be a big blow-up person to be in the middle along with May and Tyrande. There's Rat Base Toad coming out with the Li Ming, the Mingers. And Joselle, okay, I will never understand. I'm not a big Pokemon person. I mean, full disclosure, I'm not huge into Pokemon. Why would you buy two copies? Like, a copy of each? When the games are 95% identical? I'll never get that. If Joselle wanted to troll me, Joselle would make me play, Pokemon Sapphire Blue, because he made me play Fiery Red already. It's like, eh. Gamba coming up. All right, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. We do go ahead coming into the side of Hotch Chads here on our blue team. And Lyle is playing the It's Gonna Be May. Li Ming or Tyrande being played by Mimius. We do have Wadar playing the Zagara, the Zagazagoom. Codename Zero on the Samuro, the Monkey King Samuro. Malby, take note. And then Li Mingers is going to be playing going to be played by a Rat Bass Toad. Meanwhile, on the side of our orange team, on the side of heavy group therapy, on the right side of the battlefield, we do gonna have trail. I've been saying trolls this whole time. Is it trolls? I think that is trolls. Trolls is playing the Anubarak, the Beetle King. Uga has gone from Sonya over to the Ragnaros. We do go and have Kale Thoughts being played by the Burb. We do go ahead and get Mac is going to be playing the Jonkrat. And then lastly, the Wangwin is going to be playing Malfurion. Does Malfurion go for Sleepy Roots? Sleepy Roots is terrifying. Yes, does go for Emerald Dreams. So Uka needs to be careful. This is not a good fight for Ragnaros. To be completely honest, Ragnaros does not have a lot of good one-on-one fights. You take Ragnaros for the pressure that Lava Wave gives you. So Uka has to be very, very careful. Both teams are picking up their Null Camp. No Hogger on this map, so no one gets the easy mode on the Null Camp. Does not quite catch anyone on the long distance owl. So that is Tyrande. Tyrande is literally a sniper. Tyrande's W is a sentinel where they just fire an owl, doing 130 damage the first hero hit. I'm gonna try and follow that. There is a thing later that the owl does more damage the farther it goes. So you can just like fling owls at where you think your other team is and just hope. Here goes Mimias coming up here. I love this Tyrande bug, it cracks me up. Sometimes Tyrande will just run in place on top of her mount. She's one of the only heroes that does that. Nope. I want to keep trying to see if they can catch someone. Is that my own minigame? Did Tyrande take anything? So does it have Ranger? So, okay, yeah, did actually take it. First hero hit with this increase by 25%, and it deals up to 250% more damage based on how far it went before it contacted someone.
All right, lads and lasses, keep our prison camp from being captured and get our soldiers out of the fort. We need to guard the cage until the lock is open. Don't let the
Alright, we do go to have Samro moving there very, very quickly, trying to go ahead and stop this in order to get some channel. The rest of the team is not there, so Samro okay, does miss out on that. Samro's gonna go ahead and sneak away. Sneak away. Need to be careful because Trolls can do the same maneuver, because Trolls can go ahead and just solo take the other side with the Beetles. Both teams have the ability to cheese the objective. Normally you have to have a group there because you have to take out the defenders and take some time. Now they do go ahead and have a creep tumor here in order to keep an eye on this area. Alright, we do have Zagara moving over towards this Null Camp. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up, get some pressure going. Meanwhile, this camp is doing some work. It's gone through the wall. It's just about got the bottom tower. We do have, the Trolls did go in and pick that up. Nice channel, is going to be picked back up by Rat-Ass Toad. But again, like, you can just keep sneaking over there. You got about halfway done for free. Just by being a sneaky beetle. Alright, Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, lots of damage coming through. A Nubrak does get taken out. Got caught in the May blizzard and was frozen momentarily. This is going to be a lot of damage coming through. Uga is going to try and become a building. This is the raid ability that Ragnaros has. But nice job on Toronto. Toronto can go ahead and interrupt that and stop that from really coming through. But there's a lot of defenses coming out here. And meanwhile, Sembro did come up here and go ahead and take this. They put them on the back foot and they said, let's go ahead and see if Hot Chads can get a objective. They are pushing through. No one up there to contest Samro just yet.
Yes! Time to show them what the storm pipes can do!
So here come the Ram Riders. We did go ahead and successfully secure the Alliance camp. So they will be coming out right about here. Now that one's from Chrono Trigger. I know that one. Oh, interesting. Bird trying for this, but there's no way that kills Moidar. Although, I've got to say, it did over half of Moidar's health, and because Moidar almost got fully healed, so that is something to be aware of. Oh, bird! Bird! Bird's the word. Did you know about the bird? Everybody knows that the bird is the word. So once again, it definitely seems like they've got to put a lot of stuff on the ground comp. They've got, you know, the Zagara to drop all kinds of guys. They've got Samuro in order to get clones out. They've got May to shut down base defenses.
Our cavalry sacrifice will not be in vain. The frost wolves are finished.
Alright, Uga goes in and gets out of there. They're looking for them. That was gutsy, Uga! Like, you knew the whole team was there, yet you turned around and like, I'm gonna do a little bit of damage. Up! That was what went on inside of Uga's head. So that's going to be the second fort going down against the might of the Hot Chads.
Behold, Ragnaros!
You know the Ragnaros came up here in order to stop this push. And there's the fire wave. Yeah, get away from my building. Now this does put a lot of pressure, because what ends up happening is that you have 2, sometimes 3 waves that get taken out by this. For 3 waves, one of your waves has to be like there. But that just means that these guys get to move forward and be completely unopposed for a while, other than the fact that a hero can come up and stop them. But of course, that is a 90-second cooldown, up until level 20, where you can get 2 of them. Oh, sorry, 120-second cooldown, my bad. It does look like we got a boss being picked up in the bottom lane by the side of heavy troop therapy, trying to go through the distance, but it is scattered out by Tyrande. There we have the bird hit, well, bird. They are moving back. So we have the big fight, the contestation right now. Oh, stun! Trolls tried to go in there, but Trolls was a little bit mistimed. There's a massive, oh my gosh, the ice wall! The ice wall catches 4 people, but Zagara somehow goes down while the entire enemy team is frozen. But here comes the slaughter. Traitor to the light. And even worse, while that happened, you did have this camp pushing in along the mid lane. There's going to be a little bit where there's no one to defend. Thankfully, we're still early enough in the game. The death times aren't that long, so they will be back before too long. But a lot of free damage going to be done here in the middle. A lot of free damage going to be done here at the bottom. Alright, nice clear out in the middle. That's going to help. Look at all this stuff. Oh, and the creep tumors as well. Yep, there's the third wave. Big moves in. Void are trying to go ahead and get out of there. Trolls, you do not have a lot of health. Just, you know, in case you weren't aware. And maybe a different account, Mr. I'm Stuck, because it also says this is the first time you've chatted in here. And if you thought you were a follower, that shouldn't be true. So we do go ahead and have both force going down. The boss only has 20% armor at this point. And there comes the move in. Now all the defenders are still here, which is good. Lava Wave will not be available for another minute. And the push is coming in. Here comes the objective. They also are pushing in along the top lane. Boss down about 50%. Lots of damage coming through here. There goes the Ram Rider. Ram Rider does go down. At least one of the two of them. But there's the other one. Boss is at 25%. Ragnaros goes down. We have a lot of damage coming through. And I think this might be all that she wrote. With that, with a 2-0 victory, we do have Hot Chads win here on Alterac and take the domination. Let me see if I can get a interview set up. Just a little bit. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. While I wait to see if anyone's going to be joining me, let's go over the stats right quick. We do go to 25,000 coming out of the Zag Zagoom. Kale Thos comes out with 21,000 damage. And then Samuro also with 21, dead even between the two of them. We do go and have, in terms of the healing, Toronto does outmaneuver her husband. 42,000 up against 33,000. So, almost 10,000 difference. Feel the difference of 10,000 heals? Wait, no, that's Illidan. We do go ahead and have 12,000 and experience dead even between Ragnaros and Samuro, which actually is like mad respect to Samuro, because honestly, Ragnaros kind of cheats when it comes to the soak. And I'm not joined yet, so we might not have an interview. We do not have level 20 going on, unfortunately. But, okay, we do have LAL coming in. Hello, hello.
Hey, how are you?
Doing pretty well. How are you? I was worried no one was coming.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was worried that no one was coming.
Oh yeah, we were making fun of each other. Sorry. Here now though.
So, first of all, very much congratulations. How you feeling?
Good. We gelled well that game. Sometimes we don't. So it worked out today.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna start the second game because it's fresh in my mind. Can you tell me, like that was such a moment where you guys, the Toronto scouted out the team at the bottom, and then you all just kind of like moved down as a like almost hunting pack. Did you think you would get there in time? And it actually got really scary because somehow or other, you got like 4 of them in like an ice wall, and then Zagara died to the one remaining person out, and I was like, wait, does this turn around on them?
I was worried about that too. Like, but you know what? It worked out. But yeah, I was like, the thing is, like, even when they called it, they scouted it and like, let's go. And then like we're all going down, and then I noticed I'm like slow walking down there, so I was really late. But it worked out.
So yeah, you definitely managed to take that, and that turned into sort of the beginning of their end. Especially because you also had a camp pushing the mid lane. So I looked up
Yeah.
as everyone died, and I was like, oh, they're gonna lose so much in this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a unforgiving map, especially like during the mid game. Like I can't tell you how many times I've lost that same map, fighting a boss, being greedy, and then just getting wiped and then it ending under 13 minutes. So what they went through has happened to me so many times.
So I do have to ask. I don't see Tyrande picked up very often. Was that a specific like counterpick to their style, or is it something that you guys just kind of are able to pull out as a back pocket hero?
It's a character that we just know how to play. At least Mamias does. Yeah. I don't know if it's a back pocket. It's something in our rotation that we practice with a lot.
It was very, very interesting. It was the like couples battle, group therapy, bringing Malfurion to come to oppose the Tyrande.
I know, right? I didn't even think about that, but you know what? It's like all marriages. They have their ups and downs.
I mean, the name of the team is Heavy Group Therapy, so this is like familiar ground for them.
Right. No, that was good. There was a few moments though that I was definitely concerned that it would turn around on us. Like it worked out, but there was some tense moments.
So, moving back to game number 1, speaking of heroes I don't see very often, the Zul and the Zeratul, not heroes I see all the time. Zeratul especially gave me a concern, because generally speaking, I either never see Zeratul because he's invisible, or Zeratul just turns into an unstoppable killing machine.
We expected the Zeratul. We talked about that beforehand about whether we banned it or not. We knew it would probably come, so we talked about how we would deal with it, and we did. The Uther was a great pick for that. Handled him pretty well. He was annoying, but not as annoying as he could have been.
You know, Uther definitely worked well in order to give you armor, in order to be able to sustain through that. And it also felt like you ended up, because Zeratul tries to like move away and be somewhere you don't expect him,
Yeah.
and sort of like move over the map. And I noticed a couple of times in game number 1 you punished that tendency of his, because you would go in for a team fight, which wasn't really a full team fight because Zeratul wouldn't be around.
Yeah, we watch them up pretty closely for things like that. Like, oh, you know, anytime we can create an advantage, we want to. We're a team that loves to fight too, so we'll go brawl. It's good for us.
I definitely noticed that. The old meme about how hot this in a moment, it's a hero's brawler, and your team is like, heck yes it is.
Like, yeah, we'll keep hitting. How morale improves.
So I do have to ask, the last question I have is, why are you guys called Hots Chads?
Oh, such a good question. So we're actually a breakoff team from the Hot Dads. And so since we can't be dads and we're not exactly moms, my name is Chad. And so we're the Hot Chads.
I don't know if you know the story, it's kind of funny. Before the season actually started, I ended up having to DM the captain of Hot Dads just to make sure you guys were on good terms, and this wasn't some sort of like, 90% of the time, whenever something like this happens, it is just a group of friends, and you all know each other. But every once in a while, someone's kind of like making fun of another team, and they end up sort of like, and I'm like, you guys can't just take their logo. Let me just make sure this is above board.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I would have been. No, we're all on the same. We're all on the same Discord. We play well together. It's just that the dads was growing so much that we couldn't fit ourselves under one banner anymore.
So does that mean in a future season you're going to end up with a improvement-based team that's going to be called the Hots Bads?
You know, it could be. I don't know. We got a few choices. We got a few choices. I don't know about the next ones. We have enough female players. We might be able to do the hot moms. We'll see.
But that doesn't rhyme.
It doesn't. I know. And thanks for calling that out. We'll think of something.
If you go with the Hots Moms, I'm going to be the Hot Sads. Boom, got him.
That's right. You know what? If you want to join us with the Hot Sads, I like it too.
But those are all my questions. Let me turn it over to you for any shout-outs you might want to give.
You know, there was, I think the Mamias in that first game with Uther really made the difference for us in handling that Zeratul and really giving the game for us. And then like on second game, I mean, Moidar on Zag and Code on Sam, like just must have been so annoying for them, like in trying to come to us and then also try to manage their lanes. It was really awesome to see them push the way they did and kind of handle the map, give us a lot of space, which is what I loved at least on Alterac.
Yeah, you guys were definitely all over the map on the Alterac, so I can definitely see why you were a great proponent, we'll say.
Yeah, let's go. We'll fight you anywhere. It's good. All right. Well, thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for casting. It takes up all your log time, and I really appreciate you taking the time for us.
Oh, of course, I'm glad to. I do it 2 times a week, and you guys drew the lucky straw this week.
Oh, wonderful. Everyone's always asked me, do you have a caster? I'm like, no, I'm lame. I always forget to ask. But I really appreciate it.
Of course.
All right. You take care.
And with that, let's go ahead. I hate to be, like, predictable, but it does look like Shadonis is once again in the casting, so let's go say hi. Oh, what is his official name? DNL. Okay, there's DNL. I always forget the acronym for Shadonis. Does not lie. Shadonis. Oh, it might help if I type rate correctly.